dodge that rock. Hey, Dad! Look at this! Sea turtle!
I wonder what it's doing on the beach. Maybe we should put it back in the water.
We could, but if it's sick or something, it might drown. It must have come in for a reason.
Well, we can't just leave it here. I wonder if there's someone we can ring.
I know. The Australian Seabird Rescue people. They came to our school and I have their card.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Seabird Rescue.
Hi, we've found a turtle on the beach and we think it's injured. Can you give us a hand?
Okay, are you near the turtle right now?
Oh, we're at Sandy Bay, just past the surf club.
It'll take us about 15 minutes to get there. Could you do a couple of things for me, please? Could you put a wet towel over the turtle and take it up above the high tide mark, and could you remain there with it, please, till we get there?
Yep. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for you. Okay, bye. He says we have to cover it with a wet towel. So
Okay. Careful not to cover its face or it could suffocate.
Hi. Hey, Sam. How are you? I'm Lance.
Jeff Hayner.
Hey, Jeff. How are you? So you got yourself a turtle, eh? Okay, two ways we can test whether they're still alive. One is touch them on the back of the neck there and they'll move their head, or if we just touch the eyelid there. Certainly good response there with both eyes. And he's tagged. Queensland tag, so he doesn't feel too bad. Here he goes, waiting for a breath there. There we are. No blood, no injuries, no blood from his mouth. And he doesn't look too bad, really. But he certainly needs to be in observation for a few days. He could be floating, could have gas in him, could have other disease problems, so we need to get him back there fairly quickly. Okay, well, you've done very, very well putting the towel on him. A day like this, 4 or 5 hours, and this fellow would have been dead for sure. And not putting him back in the water is really important, because these fellows don't just come ashore. They usually come ashore when they're really sick. So all of the above has been very good. There's a good chance we might save the little fella. Okay, question count that for us.
do you find lots of injured turtles?
Yeah, we get about 30 turtles in a year, mostly about this size. Some of them are very, very sick. Get hit by boats or swallow plastic bags, balloons, all sorts of foreign objects. There we go, man. There's a present for you. That's a barnacle that only grows on sea turtles and will not grow on anything else on the planet but on sea turtles.
Dad, can I go with Lance to keep an eye on the turtle? Please?
That's a good idea. I'll follow behind.
Let's go. Okay, Mum. This is Sam. This is my partner, Marnie. And we have ourselves a green, and it's a Queensland tag, one of Cole Olympus's, I think.
Oh, okay.
Washed up on Sandy Beach, and he's a bit sick, but not too bad generally. We'll have a look at him inside, eh?
Yeah, okay. Come in, Sam.
Sam, what we usually do when the turtles come in first, they could have a lot of things wrong with them. And one way to find out if they're really sick is to weigh them. And the weight, if it's too light for that length of turtle, then we've got a pretty fair idea that the turtle's underweight and needs some special care. So we'll weigh this fellow now and see how we go. Are you missing? Oops, there we go. Okay. There he comes, 10.5 kilograms. A good turtle. Now when we measure, we pull the skin from under here and we get a piece of skin in our fingers and we get there's a little light coloured edge just in there. And that's where we attach the tape. We just hold it there. Take it right down to a little V that's in the back here.
49.2.
Okay.
So what's this metal thing for?
That's a turtle tag. Organisations all throughout the world use these to identify the turtles. When a turtle comes in or they catch a turtle, they put a tag on it, and then when it moves around the world or into different locations, other people find the turtle, see that there's a tag on it, and they can check up as to where it came from. That gives us a lot of really good information about the movements of the turtles, where they go to, how long they spend there, how many are surviving. If not too many tag turtles come back, we can also tell that the numbers of turtles are going down as well.
Can you just read out that number, please? T00295.
Now on the right flipper, there's a different number, and it's T00296. Now these turtles, Sam, were very likely tagged by Cole Limpus and his crew in Queensland of the Environment Protection Agency. They tag a lot of turtles up there for research purposes. So very likely tagged by Cole. It swum all the way down to here and had a problem and washed up on a beach down this way. In fact, if you're really interested in turtles, I strongly recommend that you go up and talk to the team up there at Monrepo in Queensland. There's turtles nesting all over the beaches, and you'll see hatchlings and adults and greens and flatbacks. It's a wonderful place to go, and I'm sure you'll be really, really delighted with what you see there.
Can we do that, please?
Well, it sounds like a good idea. Maybe in the holidays.
Okay, here he goes. Watch out for the splash. Well, I hope he's going to make it. Doesn't look too bad, but it's hard to know sometimes.